Okay, here we go. The Power of Your Thoughts, Part 2. Sorry about that. After I showed you that beautiful scenery, I came back and pushed stop instead of camera. So we're talking about the power of your thoughts. The law of cause and effect is what we're talking about. There are universal laws that are in effect all the time, no matter what. Whether you believe it or not, it's happening. So I suspect you start to learn them and actually begin to use them, because that's what I do. That's what brings me the happiness, that brings me the peace in the midst of the storm, and brings me the faith no matter what's going on. So this particular law says nothing happens by chance or outside of universal law. So that means everything that we go through, all the rains, all the riots, all the viruses, all of that happens within the universal law of the universe. It says every action, and here's the piece I want you to pay attention to. Every action, including thought. See, maybe you haven't recognized that your thoughts are actions. Maybe you haven't accepted, or maybe you don't even believe that your thoughts matter in the universe, but I need for you to start believing that if you want to see some different things in your life. Every action, including thought, has a reaction or a consequence. What we've been taught and what we've heard over the years growing up is we reap what we sow. So now, there's the rub. You and I reap what we sow. So sometimes you may look at a coworker. Let's say you're working and they get paid the same as you, they have the same title as you, but their life is completely different than yours. And you want to know why. Some people, as you notice, seem to be able to do things easily and effortlessly while you seem to struggle. You want to know why. What you want to ask is, what are the thoughts that that person is thinking in those moments in their life? First of all, I need for you to accept that your thoughts matter. That's it. Accept your thoughts matter. I can track what I think to the results that I see in my life. And it's one of the things that I do when I work with people, my clients in coaching, is I listen very clearly to what they say. And then I look for the evidence of it in their lives and point it out to them. Now, I don't know how come it's so difficult to accept that your thoughts matter. I can think wonderful things for you. I can want you to have an amazing life, but what I think won't matter. What will matter is what you think about you and what you say to yourself. So what I want you to walk away from this particular video from, first step, is to say to yourself, my thoughts matter. My thoughts are my power. Each thought I think is an action. So if you're walking around saying, oh, I'm never going to be able to do this, or things don't ever work out for me, or if since I was 10, they did this, this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and you have the whole story to go along with it, you're taking action. So I hope the stories you're repeating, the things you're saying to yourself, are the powerful things that you really want to see showing up in your life. But right now, I want you to understand and say to yourself, repeat after me, my thoughts matter. My thoughts create in my life. How many times do you walk around saying, I'm never going to find love. I'm never going to have enough money. I'm never going to get the job that I want. We spend so much time talking about the very things we don't want, the things we don't want to happen. And then when they happen, we want to blame the man. We want to blame the government. We want to blame anything outside of ourselves rather than recognizing that we have power within us. We're not helpless beings here on this planet like many organizations may have taught you or told you. Your action is in your thinking. You are sending out into the universe invisibly. It's invisible. You can't see it. Through your energy and your vibration, you're taking action. And what happens to that? The universe simply responds to that and gives you back in kind what you focused most of your attention on. I dare you to try that. I dare you to step into that and believe it for at least 1 week. Begin to navigate and monitor the thoughts you're thinking. Write on a piece of paper 25 times, take a picture of it and post it below. And that's it, and let it simply say, my thoughts are an action in my life. My thoughts are an action in my life. And then after that, start journaling what you're thinking. I mean, really zero in on what you're thinking. You have this time off, you're not at work. What are you thinking? Write down your top 5 thoughts. Put them below. I'd love to hear it, and I'll help you reframe them for something more powerful. But for right now, that's the key, is for you to understand on this day and say to yourself, my thoughts matter. There's a universal law that says I am the cause in my life based on the actions I take, and one of the actions I take often and unconsciously is my thinking. Let me know. Put your comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm Janine Macklin, your transformational speaker, wealth guide, and catalyst.